Ottawa and beyond. Whether you're buying, selling, or just waiting for the market, the Nick Penditis team is here to let you know what's going on with February 2023 Market Report. My name is Max Ballin.
I'm Karim Ali. Here are the numbers and the context you need to know. Buyers remain cautious as affordability and market hesitation fueled their uncertainty. Max, what numbers should we know about from last month?
606 residential properties compared to 933 residential properties from 2022 of January last year. That's a 35% slide.
Of those 606 homes sold, 76% were freehold and 24% were condos. The 5-year average for homes sold in January is of 819. Both condominiums and freehold homes are at 3.8 months of inventory. That's a large increase from the 0.8 months of inventory 1 year ago.
The number of new listings is on an upward trend. You're looking at 16% from January of 2022 and a significant 89% from December of 2022. The 5-year average from January is 1,233. Now let's talk about some prices. Karim, can you walk us through?
Thank you, Mr. Badal. The COVID-19 seller's market is rebalancing itself, so we're seeing a steady but stable drop in home prices. Condos are down about 8% from last year, while freehold properties are down 12%. This means the average sale price for a condo is of about $412,000, while a freehold goes for about $676,000 today. Let's send it over to Nick to learn more about what it means for you as a buyer or a seller.
3 important things to keep in context this month. Number one is that the market is rebalancing. It may feel like a drop-off compared to what we've seen last year, and it is in some ways, but it is not the end of the world. So we have seen over the last few years the equivalent of soda that has been shaken, and the activity that we've seen is the froth on top. The froth is finally settling down, and we're balancing back to kind of the sea level of where the market should be. We're in what's called a balanced market, even though it may feel like a buyer's market compared to previous years. Now, the second part to that is that buyers are sitting on the sidelines in the current market. That's natural. There's been a big change. There's interest rates are going up, and we're at the part of the year where not much is on the market. So buyers are waiting to see what's out there. If you're a home buyer, this is a great time to be able to take your time, put in offers with some conditions, and really negotiate. If you're a seller, you've got to have some patience and make sure that your home is ready and prepared. We can help with that as realtors. And the third part is that interest rates are higher than they have been in a while. At 4.5%, the Bank of Canada rate is the highest that it has been since 2007. Now, and of course, the rates that you're going to be able to get as a buyer are going to be above that. Now, that is not high in historical terms, but of course that's higher than it has been over the previous years. It means that affordability is down at the same home prices, and you have to take that into account when you're budgeting for your home. For some buyers, in fact a lot of buyers, that's going to mean recalibrating your expectations on what kind of home you can afford. I hope that helps with some context for the stats you've seen this month, and I'm going to hand it back to Max and Karim.
Having a realtor you can trust is more vital than ever. We're the essential resource to help you find the right property in the right area, especially amongst so many choices.
And if you're looking to sell, we can help you get hyper-specific on knowing exactly when and the best way to sell to get the best deal.
For an in-depth look at your specific situation or to learn more and have your questions answered, leave a comment below or reach out to me or our team at nickfenetis.ca.
Thank you very much for joining us on this month's Ottawa Real Estate Market Report. We'll be back in March, so make sure to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified. We'll see you next time. Long delay. My words, it's these words, I'm reading them. It's like poetry. God. That's not right. Watch yourself, man.
What the?